We've had ourselves an absolutely beautiful day across the area, although it's been a wee bit on the breezier side, and it's going to stay that way. In fact, it's going to get windier as we head into our Thursday. However, after that, we are watching the possibility of some strong, maybe severe thunderstorms as we head into our Friday evening and into the overnight. So we showed you this earlier, but you can see the yellow is an elevated risk for strong to severe thunderstorms Friday. At green is a low risk, and it just barely crosses the state line. And then just thunderstorms east of that. However, there's the possibility on a number of scenarios that some of these storms, if they even get going on Friday, could survive at least into extreme portions of western Missouri. So that would include up through Nevada, Lamar, Joplin, Carthage, Neosho, Anderson before they start to die down. One of the variables in place is what we call the cap. You've heard Doug talk about this. It's a layer of warm air that stops thunderstorms from being able to develop. So what's happening is we're going to have a dry line that's going to set up. Ahead of this dry line, we're going to have almost all of the ingredients in place for strong to severe thunderstorms Friday evening. However, there's going to be that cap in place across most of the region. Now, there's some question as to how strong the cap is going to be by the time we get to Friday evening. If it holds its own, we could get 1 or 2 storms, and then that would be it. If the cap happens to break, then we've got a better shot of a few more widespread strong to severe thunderstorms. So a number of variables within the next roughly 48 hours that we're going to continue to monitor. So here's what some of the thinking is. Here's Friday at 1 o'clock. Some of the other longer range models were showing this as well. Maybe a few showers, perhaps a rumble of thunder in southeast Kansas. That is brief. Then we head into the evening. Here's 7 o'clock. This is where that dry line is, and these are the thunderstorms that could start to fire up. And if they do, given the atmospheric conditions, they could intensify rather quickly as they race off to the east. So here we are at about 11 o'clock Friday night. You can see the stronger storms starting now to cross the state line into Missouri, but you can see once they do, they begin to pretty quickly die out. So there's a lot of factors that we're going to keep an eye on over the next couple of days. All right, 7th in range line looks great. Another little camera tour for you. 20th in range line, swallowed too much oxygen. We've got plenty of cars and plenty of clear skies. We also have plenty of windy conditions. KDOT camera 69 and 400 looks great as well. So why don't we take a look at those current conditions and see what we've got going on. 72 in Joplin. Very dry though, dew points down, humidity's not very high, so that makes burning not too safe today. South-southwest breeze at 15, gusting to 26 in Joplin. And over in Pittsburgh, we're at 69, south-southwest breeze at 16, gusting to 24. So it is up there. It's not as extreme as it's going to be tomorrow. We're talking, and by extreme I should say, tomorrow we're looking at 30, 35 mile an hour wind gusts. 70 Iola, 74 Chanute, 70 Chitopa, Miami, 71 Neosho, 72 Carthage, and 71 Lamar, Nevada. And as we go through the rest of the day, still expected to make highs mid to upper 70s. Could still see a few passing clouds, remaining breezy. We will remain breezy as we head into this evening. However, we will be clear down to 57 by midnight, overnight low of 51. Going into tomorrow, some partly cloudy skies, otherwise another very warm, very breezy day. So we head back to the mid-70s. Friday, regardless of the storm, still looking to be near 80 degrees. A little cooler Saturday, 62. Not bad for us on Sunday and Monday. However, take a look at Tuesday. That's where we're watching the possibility of another round of strong to severe thunderstorms. So we are getting into severe weather season in the 4 states, and we're just going to see that over the next several weeks as we go through spring, where it's going to start to get strong to severe. After that, though, not too bad. Back into the 60s, maybe a few more showers by next Friday. So our temperatures are going to return to normal. It's going to feel quite cool compared to where we are now, but they're going to return to normal. And we have these 2 different systems that we're watching Friday night and then Tuesday evening.
Yeah, and all in all, that's not uncomfortable. Like 60s, 70s, this is where we want to be this time of year.
Yeah, these are perfect temperatures. We don't want to be in the 80s because then that could signal hundreds for the summer, and we don't want that.
And I'm looking at those low temperatures. Those seem safe for plants in the ground.
They certainly do.
Yeah, good to see. All right, thanks, Chris. Well, stick around. We're making barbecue pulled pork grilled cheese after the break.